Good up.
This is Channel 253.
On this episode of the Grit and Grain podcast.
After Ephemeral, we went to Cohesion.
Oh, hell yeah.
And drank the Czech lagers.
Yep.
It was delish. And there was a pop-up bakery.
In the brewery.
In the brewery. So we were drinking Pilsners and eating cookies and sourdough.
Just piling it on top of pancakes.
Pancakes. Before GABF.
And then suddenly,
This is before the evening
suddenly
session.
we said, we got to catch a lift to the convention center. It's time.
We have to go drink 50 beers.
Things to do.
Channel 253 is member supported. I'm producer Doug Mackey, and I hope you will show your support by going to channel253.com/membership and join. Thank you.
Welcome to the Grit and Grain podcast, where we explore and celebrate the craft beer industry, community, and history in Tacoma, Washington, and surrounding Pacific Northwest areas. Thank you so much for hanging out. Let's get to it.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Grit and Grain podcast, coming to you guys from Peaks and Pints in Tacoma, Washington. Huzzah! It's so exciting. My name is Matt McLaren. I'm here, as always, with Ron Swarner.
Well, hello.
What's up, Ron?
I'm still at the silent disco, Matt. At least mentally.
I didn't know they were still doing that.
I wish I was still there.
Okay, got it.
How many hours were you there?
In the silent disco?
Yeah.
I did it once for quite a while.
So fun.
But I didn't do any hopping.
Why?
All right.
The knee.
Jesus.
The knee situation.
That's what happened.
Oh.
That was what killed me last time, was the hopping.
Great foreshadowing for anybody who's attended.
Yeah, it was packed, too.
Yeah. So yeah, good foreshadowing for the rest of this episode. Ron took a GABF trip, so we're going to talk about that a little bit, and I also went on my own little field trip. Our resident pro brewer and line cleaner, Bethany Carlson, is on the mic. What's up, Bethany?
Hey, how's it going?
Very good.
Good.
You also took a trip and got to drink beer that I'm pretty jealous of.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about that too. And then Doug's on the mic. You swung it around. Yeah, Phaedra's on the mic. What's up, Phaedra?
Hello.
How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Our guest today is Ron's travel buddy to GABF, and just I feel like this is probably overdue actually. But Bryan, how are you, man?
Yay!
I'm good, thank you. I'm here to represent the consumers.
Yes.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bryan Johnson.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Long time Tacoman, but from Denver.
That's right.
Oh shit! So you guys went back to hometown.
We did.
Yeah.
Saw some sights.
Okay. How many times have you attended GABF, Ron?
This is my second time.
This is your second. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was your first time for some reason,
No.
and then Bryan just reminded we've definitely talked about GABF before.
Yeah, remember my knee?
He left his knee in Denver.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Thanks for hanging out, man. This is awesome. And yeah, Ron mentioned that there was a bunch of gaps in his story last time, and you're here to help fill those out.
Yes.
That's right.
Bryan, this was not your first year either, right?
No, this was my 5th year going to GABF, and my first year going to 2 sessions. So we went on Thursday and Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
cool.
And it was the first time I went with a plan, thanks to going with Ron. So
Yes.
it was a different trip.
Very
He
diligent.
had a plan.
We had a plan.
Plan.
Well, yeah, we'll get to all that in just a minute. But before we do, what are you guys drinking? Bethany, what are you drinking?
Fresh hop Lorien Pills from Lucky Envelope.
That beer's fucking
Delicious.
Yeah, that cake went fast.
That beer's so good, man. Bryan, what do you got, man?
I've got the Aladdin Last Fresh Pale.
Yes.
Awesome.
That's my next one.
Ron, what are you drinking?
The Stoop Fresh Hop Comet.
Awesome. We all drinking fresh hops, I think. I have the
Comet.
matchless saison.
Comet hop.
That matchless
It's
saison
really,
is
really good.
fucking awesome.
Comet's a weird
This
hop.
thing is just like zoop, zoop, zoop.
Okay. Like you're in space drinking.
Yeah.
We'll get warmed up here.
Totally.
There was a giant astronaut at JVF.
Phaedra, what are you drinking?
I am drinking the Fort George Manos La Cerveza hop water. I want to try it. Everyone's talking about it.
Oh, right on.
pretty tasty, actually.
Sweet.
Flavored? What's it flavored like?
I don't know what it's
Besi-
flavored
I mean,
like.
besides
It's
hops.
flavored, but it's like hops, but it's good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
like the
can't.
label.
I can't get over this right now. This is one of the best matchless beers
What are
I
you
think I've
drinking?
ever had. The matchless fresh hop saison. Yeah, it's awesome. I wouldn't have grabbed it actually until Chris said something, and it's like one of the best matchless beers I think I've ever had.
Shout out.
I don't know if it's like super fresh hoppy, but I don't really care because it's just delicious. Yeah.
Oh, it actually says blackberry lime. Now that I can read it,
Blackberry
it's
lime.
delicious. I like it.
Put my readers on. So yeah,
That's what those shapes are in the can.
Oh, really?
they're berries, and it's
So the letters.
oh, god damn it.
Listen,
Doug, I like your outfit.
Thank you so much.
it's looking very hip today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was joking that I've been getting ads for those hats a lot recently, and it's because Facebook knows that I'm like less than a month away from my official late 30s.
Leathered it in.
Or it's because I keep Googling Peaky Blinders episodes.
It's probably that.
Google's like, hey man, don't kid yourself. You want one of these.
Boy, their Guinness spin-off thing. Their Guinness production is excellent.
I know. I haven't watched any yet, but we should do a whole episode
We
about
should.
it.
Yeah, I want to
really
see
good.
that. I haven't watched
It's gorgeous.
it. Yeah.
All right. Field trips. Bethany, you said you were down in California.
Yes.
Right?
I was in the Sacramento area for my sister's wedding. And
Sweet.
so we naturally got 4 kegs of Moonraker
For your
the
sister's
ceremony.
wedding. That's
Yeah.
so
Nice.
sick.
And it was awesome. Yeah, she has a friend that works in a restaurant there, Sean. Hey, if you're listening. He had a jockey box all set up. Like he had the whole setup because Greer and I were like, okay, we got this. We're gonna like make sure you've got good draft beer at your wedding, and he handled it all. He came with a clean, sanitized jockey box. And, I helped him set it up. Like, yeah, so we had awesome beer to drink at
Did
the
you pour
wedding.
YOLO by chance?
I don't think I saw that
Okay.
keg collar.
I
No,
think that's their flagship hazy. It's delish.
but we had a fresh hop.
And there's Zulu too.
Yeah.
We had a fresh hop IPA. Yeah, I can't remember what that
Awesome.
one was called, but it was so good. And everything was over 7.5%. So everyone got real nice and toasted.
Perfect
In
for a
fact,
wedding.
Sean got there and he's like, oh shit, this one was supposed to be a regular IPA, but it's 8%. And I'm like, okay, so we had an 8.5, an 8, and like 2 7.5%. And it was like, pour your own beer. Like,
Grandma's
so-
getting fucked up.
yeah,
Like some of the best beer on the West Coast.
it was awesome.
Yeah. Dude, going to random events like that and like finding out that there's really good beer available is such a fucking mood booster. Obviously, it's a wedding, it's like a cool thing, but like it's a fucking treat when there's like very nice beer there.
Yeah. Yes. And then we went to Brew Built, which was a great brewery in Grass Valley as well.
Cool.
They're doing like the natural carbonation and all that in their beers, and it was really good. Yeah, we had solid beer and food there.
That's awesome. Was that your only brewery stop?
Yeah, we went to go to Moonraker, like the actual brewery, but we didn't.
Didn't go downtown?
Didn't have time. In which downtown?
Sacramento.
We were in we were in Grass Valley, Nevada City area. So went to the Crazy Horse and just hopped around, a couple places, but we didn't have too much time there. So yeah, flying was fine, just hard with small children, but we made it, we did it, and like the flights were fine despite all the people not getting paid and such at the airport. So everything went pretty smoothly. How about for you guys
I
flying?
mean, it was the fastest ever for me.
Also, kind of me too. Now that I'm thinking about that.
Maybe people aren't
Zero
flying
lines,
as
just
much.
in and out.
I mean,
Flight was perfect.
yeah, there was definitely no chit chat because everybody was a little grumpy, but maybe that was part of it.
Also, SeaTac, the worst. The worst
Oh my
for
gosh.
the security. Like every other airport you go to, it's like, oh wow, there's a line.
figured it
There's
out.
just a line, and it goes quickly.
Wow.
I know what I'm supposed to do.
I've never seen this before.
I was we flew to Indianapolis for Corn Maze Beer Fest the week before you guys did GABF, and I remember seeing like the sign that says like, the number one airport, or voted the number one airport in the United States like 11 years in a row or something crazy. And then we were there again this year, and it was like 13 years in a row. And I was like, why would this airport like be the #1 airport? And it's because it's fucking tiny. It's so small, and it's easy to get through because it's tiny. And I was like, yeah, it's easy to be the best when there's, I don't know, 21 people working and no lines, and it's very small.
Yeah.
So you got to look at the fine print on who voted. It was the Indiana Chamber of Commerce.
It was, yeah, that's also true. It's an inside job, really.
In Vegas, over their signs say voted best buffet and by the president of the hotel.
O'Hare is like the only one who even gives a shit. It's like
And so, Matt, what were you doing there?
So I was at Corn Maze Beer Fest. It was a work trip, but it's also like genuinely a really cool festival. If you've never been, it's at 450 North, which is like an hour outside of Indianapolis in Columbus, and then it's another like 10 minutes outside of Columbus. So Columbus, Indiana is a super small town. So small that there was no Ubers last time we went. We had to call a cab and like had to get the lady's like cell phone number so I could text her, because I was like, hey, we're going to be out of here at like late, and we didn't get a car last time. So I definitely got a car this time, and it made it way better. So yeah, I was there. We work with a bunch of breweries from the East Coast, mostly who make like smoothie sours, and that's what 450 North is well known for. And we met a ton of them last time we went and got to like say hi to those folks in person. And it's a bunch of breweries that we work with mostly just via email and phone calls. So getting to like see those folks in face to face is really cool. So we met with like Drecker, Rar was there. Who else do we work with? We work with Brick City. We work with Mason Ale Works, Beer Zombies. I got to see all of those folks face to face, which is super cool. And then there's a bunch of breweries who, like, obviously we would love to work with, but that we hung out with last time, who remembered us, which was really cool, because we're the only distributors that go to that fucking event, and it's a great event. I'm surprised nobody else goes, but it was super fun. But I'm going to start off this episode with a fuck up story, because I fucked up in my like event, but like my travel planning. So I got a car this time, which in my head I was like, this is so smart. We didn't do that last time. I think I spent way more on Ubers than I would have spent on a fucking rental car. So I got a car, and then we took a red eye, and I was like, this is great, because we'll just hang out in Indianapolis for like the first half of the day, and then we'll go to the Airbnb and then like go to the event. And even saying it now, it makes total fucking sense. But we flew into Indianapolis at like 5:55 in the morning, and the second that I sat down, I was like, fuck, we have to kill 10 hours before I can check into the Airbnb, and none of us have really slept. This was a horrible idea. I should have just booked an extra fucking day, but I didn't. And it was an hour drive. So it was like, I texted the lady immediately, and I was like, hey, I'm a fucking idiot and should have booked an extra day.
Here.
Can I, yeah.
Is it open?
If you can let me check in early. And she was like, maybe, but the cleaning people are going to be there until at least 2:30.
They clean around us. We're fine.
Can we help them?
Yeah. So, and I was like, yeah, we'll check out breweries and we'll go get lunch, and then we'll drive and then we'll check in. And that was so fucking stupid, because nothing is open at 6 o'clock in the morning. And it was like, oh, we could just hang out in the airport for 2 hours, but like, that's a little weird. I can go find any coffee shop, but most of them don't open until probably 7. So I found one that opened at 7, and like, I was traveling with 2 of my coworkers, and they were real grumpy about it. And I'm like sitting there, like I had work to do, so I was like doing like out of stock reports for like chain stores and stuff, and I was like doing my work, and they were just like sitting there, just boiling with fucking hatred at me.
Staring laser eyes.
Dude. Yeah. And then I went outside, so we found a great coffee shop that had like Adirondack chairs sitting outside, like kind of off to the side, and I was like, that seems like a great place for a nap. So I went outside and fell asleep on one of their chairs, like with an empty coffee next to me and like my hood over me, so like you couldn't totally tell, but I was definitely snoring. You could absolutely tell. And then my 2 coworkers, without telling me, left. They just went for a walk. So I woke up like 45 minutes later, and I was like, fuck, where are these guys? And they had walked, like, Indianapolis is a fucking awesome city to visit, and there's like tons of war memorials and museums, and they walked and killed time, and then like found a cool tap house. And then I woke up and was like, fuck, what do I do? So I called them.
So you didn't stay next to a Denny's?
Didn't stay next to it.
We did.
Did you? We stayed
next door.
Dude, we did stay next to a White Castle. And yeah.
Burgers were had.
Dude.
Are they open at 1
Dude, they're open till like 2 there. Yeah, it's So I've never had a White Castle like for real. I've had like the shitty frozen ones, just not even close. And I fucking get it. I get it. My secondary fuck up story is that we went through the drive-thru at White Castle and only ordered 20, and then got back and we were. I mean, I was DD, but even I was like, this was not enough White Castle burgers, and so we Uber Eats more. From the same one we were just at. Wow. We ordered like 10 more.
Like, you can't go back.
I was like, that'd be embarrassing.
No.
But then I was like, yeah, we can't go back. That'd be embarrassing. But the dude who delivered our Uber Eats definitely saw the White Castle bags on our kitchen table as we dropped off another White Castle bag. Just saw the damage we were doing to these fucking bite-sized cheeseburgers.
He's like, where are you guys from?
We don't have these where we're from, so it's not a big deal, man. Just stop. Secondary fucking story.
Okay, so the Airbnb, and then you did the festival the next day. So it's not like you guys had to like power through that crappy day.
We did.
Okay, so you had the night, and then
we did get to check in early too for like, and so we got like an extra hour of sleep. We slept for like 2 hours, and then they do a brewer's dinner, which we have been lucky enough to like get invited to, which is cool because it is just all the brewers hanging out in the barn where they age all. So 450 North also is a distillery, and they make like really good whiskey actually. For a brewery that is most popular for like smoothie sours, they do everything else really well, and they have a super nice facility, and like, you know, it's a big kind of legacy family farm, and so they have the money to like have high quality stuff, and it's really cool. So we hung out at the brewers dinner and like met the folks from like Southo Brewing, like one of the best California breweries right now. That's where Beer Zombies was hanging out. The guys that we hung out with the most the last time we went, which was 3 years ago, was Atrium Brewing, really fantastic Louisville brewery, which actually is where Brian Stromke moved to and has been doing beers with them. And so it was like funny to connect over that again. But we hung out with those guys. And everybody just brought their beer, and that's like super cool. And so you get to like try everybody's stuff. And usually like the stuff that they pour at the festival is what they know that like the crowds are gonna like, but the stuff that they bring to the brewers dinner is like the stuff that they know the brewers are gonna like their other kind of industry peers. And so it's like really good Czech Pilsners, and some folks were like trying to make fresh hop beers out there. I'd say trying because it was like, we're from the Northwest. And I should have brought some. I should have fucking brought some because I think I would have blown their fucking minds. So next time we go, I'm gonna check 2 cases of like fresh hop beers from the
that guy. Do you want to try real fresh hop?
Yeah, I know. one of them, everybody was walking around, and it was like a fresh hop Pilsner with no label on it. We couldn't tell who made it, but it was just straight green pepper, and like very, very, you know, New Zealand, like green peppery, Sauv Blanc green peppery. And we couldn't figure out who made it. And I didn't want to talk to anybody about it because everybody was like this dude came up and he was like, hey, try this. Is it any good? And I smelled it and I was like, it smells like green pepper. But I like didn't know if I was talking to the dude who made it. And so it was like, I was really nervous about talking to anybody about this fucking beer. But multiple people brought it up to me throughout the night. And that was a lot of anxiety.
They're trying to get it.
I know. And then actually, I don't know if you guys follow Pilsnerish, really fantastic beer-focused Instagram. That dude is actually from the Pacific Northwest and is mutual friends with a lot of the breweries that I work with and friends that I have in the industry. And so he was there as well because he did a special collab glass for the event with 450 North. So when he came up, he was like, hey, what do you think about that? What do you think about that fresh hop Pilsner? And I was like, bro, it's a little rough. Because I knew he didn't make it. And I knew he was from here. And
thank God I can be honest.
I know. But everybody's beer was so fucking good. And the actual event was so much fun. And yeah, they cleared out like 10 different spaces, and each one had 20 breweries in it. And we just hobbled around this corn maze for 6 straight hours drinking these delicious smoothie sours mostly. It was super fun.
When Breakside wasn't collecting their medals, they were pouring a fresh hop at GABF.
Oh, were they?
The Clowning, and it was delish.
Dude.
It was one of the better beers.
Yeah. Breakside's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Who just did a Breakside collab? Fortside just did. One of my breweries did a Breakside collab, and we just got it today, and I can't wait to try it.
Portside.
I know, Breakside.
All the
Portside.
sides.
What were the other highlights?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay,
Where did
I
you
know
guys
you've
get
got
started?
a whole list here.
I know.
Where are we? We're not on a break.
Yeah,
No, we got time. Okay.
We arrived Wednesday night, and we spent like $1,000 in Ubers.
Damn.
No, that's not true.
A lot. We were in Ubers.
It was $450 for
Was
three
it?
people.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Wait, 450 for
Divided
three people
by
to go
three?
to.
Yeah, divided by three, all for 5 days
For
of
the
Ubering.
whole day.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got one of
Okay.
those Lyft memberships, free trials, and it actually was quite a bit of a discount. So.
Word, all right.
We even
That's
took
cool.
it to Boulder.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Wow, you
It's a
did.
drive.
Yeah. But, we got at it that Thursday morning, and we found this incredible breakfast spot called the Universal. And it is legit. So anybody in Denver, head to Universal.
What'd you eat?
Sure.
Pancakes. Just loaded up on them.
Good call. Yeah.
We kept
Balance
getting
out the rest of that beer for the
Yeah, for sure.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I went to Waffle House like
We did
4
the sausage
times.
Benedict,
No,
and
but
the second time, the gravy and biscuits.
Oh, that gravy and biscuits was legit, too. Little spice, huge biscuits, very fluffy.
Yeah, but those pancakes on Thursday, we didn't realize, that was in the morning, we didn't realize until like 7 or 8 p.m. that we hadn't eaten since then.
Yeah.
So, because they just sat there.
Oh, sure.
Hanging
Yeah.
out, just absorbing all the
Yeah,
beer.
just
Hours
a
later.
cinder block
Yeah.
in your gut.
That's going to be a great pre-drinking food,
for
actually.
sure.
Totally
Yeah.
works.
Why don't we all do that
Because
all
we
the time?
did all the drinking before the festival on Thursday night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we went to, what was that, Brian? The Public Offering Brewing. So the Revivalists, the
Yeah.
band,
Oh, okay,
were playing
yeah.
Red Rock Thursday night.
That night.
Oh, cool.
This is almost our closest to an F-up story that we
Yes.
had, because there's tons of events, and you can go to websites and see all the events at all the breweries, and and it said at Public Offering, the Revivalists are going to make a special appearance before their sold-out show at Red Rocks tonight, and I was like, they're playing at this brewery. Let's go. Yeah. So we went down there. They just made an appearance. They
Yeah.
kept giving everybody
They were
high
just there.
fives.
We did high five them.
That's cool.
And they were also releasing a beer called, well, their hit song is,
Wish I Knew You.
yeah.
And they brewed a collab Pilsner with that brewery
Cool.
called Wish I Brew You.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Classic.
So did you
And
see
then
the
they,
concert?
of course, the brewery was, and the band was pushing the merch, and there was huge lines for everybody to sign the merch.
Sure.
When we got there was a long line. We thought for sure they're playing. But it
Yeah.
turns out that was just the merch line. And there was another line that was winding through
What
it.
was that?
And I went to the guy, what's this line for? And he goes, marijuana. And it was going around to a shop that was totally not related to the brewery. There's lines everywhere.
And then we went to Cerebral at
Hell yeah.
Congress
Yes.
Park.
Love that.
And Fidens had a aggressive takeover.
Really?
They put their sign over every single thing that said Cerebral.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
It's
you
called a
Cool.
hostile takeover.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so, dude, Fidens of all
Yeah.
breweries, too.
It
That's
was-
so
It
awesome.
was good drinking. The patio is wonderful there. It's one of my favorite breweries, I think.
Fidens or
on that-
Cerebral?
that
The
visit.
Cerebral. Well,
Yeah.
both of them. Because
Both of them.
Dude,
We went to the other one later.
Cerebral
We'll
is
get to that.
Great fucking stuff. The other one.
Yeah.
And then we walked through City Park.
Yeah, at that point, we were like, we should do a walk because we have 5:30 GABF, and it's only like noon right now.
Yeah.
So let's take a walk through City Park.
Yeah, which was
It's a good call.
Yeah, it was
Just burn
beautiful.
some
It's
calories.
giant and it has crazy trees.
So we did the same thing after we did coffee, and then we went and got a beer. We did go for a walk, but we just made such a terrible decision for lunch. So Indianapolis is known for tenderloins. It's just the name of the sandwich. I had no clue what this was, but I'm like into regionally specific like food things that make like a place famous, and tenderloin is the thing. And it's a fucking dinner plate sized pork cutlet on a sandwich, but it's like deep fried. And we walked to this place that served them, and that's just not the thing you do when you're trying to go for a walk to like lighten up. And yeah, it was rough. One of my coworkers was pretty sure he was going to throw up before we went to the Brewers dinner. He like got out of the car and he was like, "Dude, I'm going to be sick." And I was like, "If you throw up in front of all these brewers, I'm going to be so mad." Anyway, continue.
Then we ended up at Ephemeral, and it is a tap takeover bar. So the entire tap list is an out-of-state brewery.
Yeah,
For the whole
I
month.
love that.
Yeah, for the whole month, and other half was the brewery.
Wow,
Yeah.
dude. Dude, you guys got like some East Coast treats, dude.
Yeah.
Man, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a group of people that we think they were execs of some sort with a giant limo.
Yeah.
And,
Sweet.
we didn't talk to them. We should have.
That was okay. That was another screw up.
That was a
Yeah. How do we weasel our way into this limo?
Brian, tell everyone who was with us.
My friend Conrad from California came up,
Yeah.
and
He was a hoot.
he's he's fun. When I get down there, he takes me to. We've been to Moonraker twice, and
Sweet.
you know, Russian River, and so he knows all the
spots.
spots.
Sure.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and when we were at JBF, you know, he was drinking with us, the all 47, but he would veer into his own land and drink extra credits
Nice. That's awesome.
and then show back up.
yeah.
He like does mini Irish goodbyes when you guys are walking together.
Exactly.
He's like, ooh.
Just basically because he was embarrassed also.
yeah. Well, Ron was wearing a silly outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, what was-
I
what
carried
Tell
on.
him why,
And-
why
and I
you
was
were wearing the
filming him
silly
everywhere,
outfit.
so-
You have to explain all
Well,
of that.
we'll get to that.
Okay,
I
all
did drink all.
We jumped ahead.
Yeah, we
Okay,
jumped
yeah.
ahead. But after Ephemeral, we went to Cohesion
Oh, hell yeah.
and drank the Czech lagers.
Yep.
It was delish. And there was a pop-up bakery
In the brewery.
in the brewery. So we were drinking Pilsners and eating cookies and sourdough.
Just piling it on top of
Yeah.
pancakes.
Pancakes.
Before JBF.
And
Yeah.
then suddenly,
This is
like,
still
Before
before.
the evening
suddenly
session.
we said we got to catch a lift to the convention center. It's time.
We have to go drink 50 beers.
Do.
Well, we'll get to the convention center in a second. Doug says it's break time already.
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 you gotta take a break.
Yeah. But anyway, hang out for just a second. We're going to refill beers. We'll be right back.
This is Eric Hanberg with Channel 253.
I'm Doug Mackey.
And Doug Mackey asked to keep this short. So here it is. $4 a month, $40 a year, supports Channel 253. Go to channel253.com/membership.
More so, we'd like to thank our members, especially our long-time members.
Now it's too long.
Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out during the break. As always, a shout out to Doug, our wonderful producer.
Love you, Doug.
Makes us sound awesome every single week. And a shout out to Channel 253. Please absolutely go follow that. It is pretty close to Election Day. And if you want to stay connected, that's the way to do it. And then shout out to Chris, who puts us on video every single week. If you guys haven't yet,
Thanks, Chris.
please go to YouTube, find the Great and Grain podcast, and subscribe. Even if you don't watch it, just hitting subscribe really does make a huge difference, and it's super helpful. And we want to be able to do this for as long as we can.
But maybe watch it.
But also watch it, because it's fun.
Yeah.
And then extra shout out to Washington Beer Blog. Hopefully you guys heard Kendall's episodes that he did with us. But if you like your news written and beer flavored, then that's the way to go. He's awesome. He's been doing it for like 15 years. He's written 7,000 plus articles and just keeps it popping. Also, I read his thing today about how Chuckanut won gold at GABF for a Grzyckia.
Yep.
Like 2 years after Great Notion also won gold at GABF for Grzyckia. So I'm pretty sure the Northwest is like the actual king of...
Pretty much they did well this year.
Yes, well, yeah.
They did well with the medals,
Yeah.
for sure. Third and fourth.
Yeah. So you guys... Okay, so...
We're at Thursday night.
You're
we
still
drank
on
all
Thursday.
day. And we're going to go drink.
You ate pancakes? Yeah. Pancakes and then sourdough bread.
Yeah.
And then it's
cookies.
now it's time
There
to
was
go
cookies
drink.
too.
Pastries.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I won't. Never mind.
So you guys got to the convention
I was going
center.
to get someone in trouble. And so we walk in and we had a plan. We come up with this plan that we're going to drink a beer from every state represented, and Washington,
that's a cool
D.C.
idea, okay.
And I wore a pith helmet and like I was an explorer, and Brian followed me around, and it was really crazy.
Everyone's got a plan.
Yeah, and some people were in some of a lot of volunteers, but there were breweries. I mean, Adam Avery was there.
That's super cool.
I met him and thanked him for 9 years of beer, and the next day we toured it. But
Just casually.
Yeah, just casually.
Just casually.
Thanks, Adam.
As one does.
Jesus.
Yeah, and so we just raced around for Thursday night, and Brian put everything into regions.
Yeah.
And so we picked a region, or he picked it, and then we hit them all, and then we went to the next region and hit it all.
Yeah.
And it's not
And so
easy
that's how
anymore.
it was. Well, that's
used to be
my question.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. The GABF used to be organized by regions, and last year they changed it to experience areas. And so they have like the German Prost section and the scary Halloween section and the chill out section, the sports section, and then the meet the brewers section, which is the largest section. And you'll have brewers at any section sometimes, but at the meet the brewers section, the brewers are always there.
Yeah.
And it's got to be Instagram.
For
One of the reasons why they put them.
Reasons, yeah.
Yeah, because you go in this area and you bring out your phone for Instagram, and it's the fright area, and it's easier to come up with a storyline rather than by region, I think.
it's easier to produce content.
Exactly.
But
So-
beer-wise, it makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
Well, yeah. So,
Because
so
it's just a
Is why you're
David
there.
talked about this. David talked about this last year when he went, because that was like the first year that some of the stuff changed.
Yeah.
Then there was like the homebrew stuff. And then yeah, he was like yeah, like I've been before, and it was all region based, and that's kind of cool because like when you're from one specific area, it's like cool to target other places where you know good brewers are. But if it's just like here's the Halloween section or here's the pirate section, you're just like, what fucking beer am I getting into over here?
And I think one of the problems was everybody headed to the Northeast to drink hazies, and the South was just struggling, or the Midwest. So they try to mix it up. Yeah.
Okay, that's a good point
Yeah.
because maybe some regions do monopolize styles, even though there's like great versions of them from other areas. That's a good point.
Or you say, I'm going to hit the Northeast first.
Yeah.
And you just go there and you hang out and drink them all. And
Sure.
You won't.
I get it, but
Yeah.
it's hard if you're going for like you want to. It's hard as the drinker to.
So we put some miles in.
yeah.
Because that place is giant.
It is
Pack your
ginormous.
phone back
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys get lost?
No, we had a map
We had a map.
Nice.
and a plan,
And we had a
We got lost.
and we still got lost.
We had
yeah.
Brian.
We got lost multiple times in the corn maze.
Oh yeah, of course.
I know, but like it shouldn't be that hard. But we each section, because it is all Halloween themed, and each section is like the bat section and the spider section and whatever, the ghost section, and you can see the flags, and so you're like, okay, I saw the flag over this way, so then we need to turn here and go towards this, and then we end up in a place where we were 10 minutes before that, and we're like, fuck, I swear to God we were walking in the right direction. That happens so many times.
I love Thursday night because the crowd is not as heavy as Saturday.
I was going to ask
And the brewers are there. Felt like there were more brewers on Thursday night than Saturday.
how long is the Thursday session?
5:30, 9:30?
Yep.
That's not too bad. It's a lot to squeeze in, but you do get not as much crowds, not as many lines,
Right.
a little less crazy.
Yeah. And then we went out drinking.
Yeah, because of course. So where'd you guys go after the session? on Thursday?
The same place we went last year, Finn's Manor, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
right
in the
on.
Rhino district.
In the Rhino District.
Finn's Manor had a bunch of breweries
Crazy.
on tap. Yeah,
Yeah. Bow and Arrow, our mutual friend, Outer Range.
outer range.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I know I asked you this last time you went, Ron, now that I think about it, but did you go to Hop and Pie?
Not this time.
God fucking
I
damn
know.
it.
Yeah.
That
Last
place.
time twice.
That's a
Last
fuck
time
up.
twice. I had one in reserve. I had one bank, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And so that was our Thursday. I crashed because I was tired and I wasn't getting great sleep. Brian went for a milkshake at Denny's.
With Conrad. Conrad came
Awesome.
Yeah. And they almost went to Breaking Bad, but that's a different story.
with me. Yeah. It's on Federal Boulevard. It's not.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
All
don't
right.
want to be there at 1 a.m.
Oh, sure.
But we were.
Fair enough.
Yeah. And so Friday we get up, got up a little bit late. We didn't go to Universal that day for the breakfast, but we went to Westfax, which is right next door to Casa Bonita. Westfax, delicious beer.
It's on
all right.
West
Yeah.
Colfax Avenue.
Cool.
And yeah,
It was-
and in a strip mall next to the greatest Mexican restaurant in the world.
Do tell, Brian.
Oh, I'm going to tell about it?
Yes. You've been there multiple
Yeah, I have. I used to have birthday parties at Casa Bonita.
Okay.
You haven't heard of Casa Bonita?
It's the best.
That's-
Okay.
Get
Have
ready.
you ever seen the South Park episode where Cartman wants to go to this birthday party at a
Oh
Mexican
my
restaurant?
God, yes.
Okay.
Got
And
it.
everybody sees that, thinks that everything in that is made up. It's like,
Yep.
South Parkified.
Yep.
It is exactly everything in that episode is real.
I've never seen it. I gotta
It's
go watch
real.
it now.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
What would you compare it
And
to?
so- and they
like
almost,
Rainforest Cafe for
No,
Mexican
that's-
food.
No,
don't
yeah.
insult.
Right. That's so true. Yeah.
That's blasphemy right there.
I grew up going there
Yeah.
as well.
They
Yeah.
know.
Oh,
Gas
dang, you guys
Museum.
are fucking
Yeah.
from there?
Yeah.
It's 50 years old. It's been around for a while, but it is. People call it the Disneyland of Mexican restaurants, and it almost went under after COVID, and then the South Park guys bought it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Matt Stone, Trey Parker bought it.
I did not know that.
Then they were hoping to put in
million.
around $6 million. They ended up putting in $44 million.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to fix up this restaurant. So, but now you have to reserve you have to make your reservations months in advance.
It's true.
And,
Wow.
yeah, and the food isn't. It's better, but it's that's not why
That's
you're
not
going.
where you're going.
No.
It's so true.
No. So, but Ron, this is your first time, so maybe you should talk about some of the things you saw there.
I saw cliff divers.
Yeah.
You did.
Okay.
I saw
What do you mean?
mining.
Please expand on that.
There
We
are.
just told you, cliff divers,
It's true.
There is a cliff and there's a pool.
waterfall.
Yeah, and a waterfall, and two guys were doing flips into the pool.
Like the high dive
Yeah.
height.
Okay.
Like way up there, and they do. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, and the waterfall is
always there.
in a beautiful Mexican village at night, even though
It's
we're
like a
having lunch
grotto
there.
looking
Yeah.
kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's very lush. There was a mining area
Yeah.
where there.
Mine shafts. You can eat
yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. There, you
This
could
does
eat,
sound like
you could eat
Disneyland.
in the stalactites and stalagmites cave.
Yes.
Every like 20 minutes, they tell you the puppet show starts in 3 minutes.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude.
There was
There's-
a dynamite. What do you call those things?
Yeah.
You push down.
The dynamite push down things.
Push down. Yeah.
TNT plunger.
And it,
Yeah.
if you hit it right, the whole room shakes.
Yeah. And then Black Bart's cave.
Black Spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a haunted
They
cave
still have all
there's
this
no way
stuff.
that it goes with any of the fire laws at all. Like, you get stuck into these wedge. Yeah. It's.
Yeah.
But
The more
we
you guys
survived.
tell me about
We
this,
survived.
the more I'm surprised that you got really offended with the Rainforest Cafe comparison. Because
No,
it really
it's not.
sounds like
It's not
that.
even.
Yeah.
No,
It's
Fingers
not.
got us.
It does sound cooler.
It's not.
It does sound cooler.
It's just next
But
level.
we should.
It's yeah.
We had much more to talk about, so we're moving on. Go see Cats Media for yourself.
Yes. Go.
Okay. Then we got into an Uber or a Lyft. I guess it was
Yeah,
Lyft
we
the whole
lifted
time.
because remember I got
Yeah. And we went to Boulder. And we went to the Bohemian
the beer garden.
Beer Garden, and it's like walking into,
Germany.
Germany years ago.
Sure.
Yeah,
Years
There's lots of memorabilia everywhere. Delicious beer.
We went because I wanted Pilsner Urquell on tap.
Yeah,
Oh, shit. That's
nice.
cool.
Next time.
and then we got another lift, and we went to Avery. And Avery, that was fun. I mean, it's massive now. In
Sure.
2015, they built this 2-story building. Then the how do you pronounce that? The San Miguel people, the Mayhu,
Whoever
Mahua,
bought them.
bought them.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of money
I just
coming
say
in.
San Miguel.
Yes. Yeah. And so a combination of that and the times, they put their barrel program on hold.
Right, which was huge news
Yeah.
when that happened.
Yeah.
And then they slowly bringing it back. But when we walked into the barrel room, it was very small. The canning line is very small. Yeah, it was. Those are the two big shockers, I thought.
Yeah, but it was cool how he was saying they were listening to them and they were talking about how important this barrel program is. And
San Miguel was listening to
yes,
Avery.
they were
Yeah,
listening
because
and they said, okay, let's
The
do
first
this.
thing they did was just concentrate on the flagships,
Sure.
the core, and then now they're slowly bringing it back.
That's
and that's
kinda
why
nice.
Tweak came back recently.
Dang.
Yeah.
But they sold their bottling line. They told me when I was there.
Well,
Yeah.
it was there.
Yeah.
And everything's automated.
That's what they kept saying. Yeah, they said like they sold our bottling line, and I'm like,
They sold it.
They-
Like,
that's what
they
they-
came in and sold it.
that's literally
Rough,
what they
dude.
said. Yeah.
You got to pour out of one of the barrels.
Oh yeah, we pulled
Nice.
nails.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. And
You guys whiskey thief some beer out of a barrel? Or did they have spigots?
I think Conrad did.
Oh.
Probably.
Yeah. And the tap list was things you can't drink, in the state.
In this state?
Yeah. I mean, they're
not
draft
available.
lists.
Oh,
It's
no.
massive.
Yeah.
In my head, I was like, because of laws or what is that? No, got it.
They just don't. They don't bring it
The
out
first
there.
place my brain went to was because they were too high in ABV. That's not a thing.
No, not with them.
Not for
Not
them.
our state.
Yeah. So that was fascinating.
That's super cool.
And then we chased the Mariners' 15th inning game.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah,
went.
fuck. I was going to ask what you guys were
This
doing
is-
when that was going on.
Right. So we had a plan to stop at different spots along the way back, including I've never been to Lafayette, Colorado, which is on the way back from Boulder. But some of the best breweries are out of Lafayette.
Sure.
Westbound and Down. We went to
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there. Yeah.
Fucking hoppy
People
beer
are going
kings
after the
right
pizza.
now. For the pizza?
It's
Pizza's
Detroit
like-
style.
Yeah.
In
Oh,
Lafayette.
shit.
Just cranking it out.
That's why you go to Hop and Pie.
Yeah, and then if you're to Odd 13, this is one of the
cool.
early like fun breweries of Colorado.
Sure.
Back when they were just making multi IPAs, that was all you get. And
Sure.
you know, this guy's so went there, and at each stop, the game's going on, and we're like, should we wait till the end? And we had to keep moving. We go, it's still going. Yes, all the way to Denver.
Yeah.
We ended up
Back at Cerebral.
the other
one.
West Highlands.
West Highland one.
To watch the end of the game.
The end of the
going.
game.
That's fucking hilarious.
And
They closed.
they closed, but we were still there.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, it's still, we
They were
gotta-
cleaning up around us, and we were just
Yeah.
standing there.
You're like, we
waiting for
fucking
the
need
end.
this, guys. Don't just let us hang for a
We're from
minute.
Seattle.
Yeah. And after the win, it was milkshake time again.
Yeah,
A celebratory milkshake.
with a side of French toast.
Is this an M&M milkshake or like what kind of milkshake?
No, just a chocolate milkshake.
chocolate milkshake.
Denny's
Yeah.
doesn't do too many flashy things.
That's true.
Actually, I was surprised by the menu. It's been a while, but I still went for the chocolate.
Right on. We were
Nice.
blocks away from a Waffle House, so that's where we ended up multiple times. Honestly, so okay, tangent on Waffle House, and I wonder if Denny's is like this too, especially if it's like late at night, like you guys were there. But the fucking grace that like those people have to deal with drunk folks that come in at like 12 to
Right.
2 a.m. is bananas. Because like the festival got out, and like we watched the first playoff game. The first postseason game, we were at like a popular bar in Columbus, and then we went to Waffle House afterwards, and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning at this point. And Waffle House closes that one closes in like an hour, but a lot of them are open 24 hours. And so the staff there is just dealing with all of the drunk people who are like done for the night and just want like a plate of waffles or whatever. And we were with a group of maybe 10 beer industry folks, and a couple of them were just annihilated. Like one of them was the drunkest that I have seen a human in a long time. And they all ordered food, and then this dude forgot he ordered food and then got like kind of mad at the server when they came back, and he was like, hey man, I just need to get some food in me. And he was like, yeah, it's coming. He's making it. But there's a lot of folks in here, but he's making it. And like the guy was like, I just need to get some food. And he wasn't hearing the fact that he had already ordered food. So bless this dude, the server was like, hey man, what if I just added a waffle to your order and brought that out first? And just masterfully gentle parented this like 45-year-old drunk dude. And the guy was like, that's perfect. And he brought him a waffle first. And then after he ate the waffle, he brought out the rest of this guy's huge order. And the dude was like totally fine. But he was like kind of getting like belligerent. And the dude, like the server totally talked him out of it. And it was awesome.
Wasn't his first rodeo.
No, dude, you
server.
could just tell that he has like 100% had to like totally like gentle parent like these toddler drunk old men like us at the time too. But yeah, it was just fucking masterful.
And
I was like, you were and he
upsold it.
Yeah,
So, like,
yeah,
hopefully
right?
the dude tipped. I
Yeah.
hope, and like on top of that waffle.
Right,
Yeah,
but I
right.
imagine like a fucking Denver Denny's at like midnight is probably similar.
Oh, yeah.
Just drunk dudes like finish at the bar, just need a waffle and a milkshake.
Why
apparently.
is anywhere open 24 hours?
I know.
Okay, continue. Why would you do that to yourself?
So Saturday we got up, we went back to Universal, loaded up on biscuits and gravy, and then went into the festival again. And of course it was many more people.
Yeah.
Tons of costumes. Average age 35 to 45, I would say. But there were young people and there were old people.
Okay.
It seemed like the middle was the most.
That sounds about right.
And we ran around like crazy. Spent a lot of time in the Fright area that day.
Was that like the most interesting themed area? Is that like why it was?
It was dark. They turned the lights out.
There were good
it.
breweries in there.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, Saturday is the day we drank really well. It was a lot of the barrel
Barrel
aged
aged,
stuff.
yeah.
Oh, sure.
I think they put a lot of barrel age into the Fright to like they were going with the theme.
Oh,
if you
sure.
Had, like Three Floyd's Dark Lord, so they put him in there. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
That was
yeah.
delicious.
Was there a rhyme
makes
or
sense.
reason to what was in each area, or was it? Do you think it was randomly assigned?
I think they were looking at all the lists of
Yeah.
beers, and they're like, "Oh, that looks a little German. Let's put him over there."
Got it.
It was
Okay.
pretty random, but yeah, things like that. I did notice some spooky beer names in the
Interesting.
Fright.
Okay.
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
That
they
makes
also played a
sense.
lot of games. I mean, they have they had basketball
Yeah.
and tennis and all sorts
pickleball.
of yeah, exactly.
They had a pickleball court.
Were there games at in the corn maze?
No, actually.
Because I have an idea. If there's like a 100-yard dash, but you have to. They give you a smoothie beer that's been warm for about a week. And you have to put it in your pocket.
Okay, gross. There wasn't any games. However, the coworkers that I was with invented their own fucking game, and then got in trouble for playing it. So there was in each clearing and like through some of the trails, there are big troughs of water in like ice and stuff, and so like it's 95 degrees out. It's super fucking hot, and you're mostly just drinking very sugary beer. Nobody's staying hydrated. So they have these huge troughs of like little arrowhead waters. Most of them towards the end of the day are completely gone, and like the tubs are dumped over. But towards the middle, where everybody first comes in, like the first clearing, there was still 2 full troughs. And so one of my coworkers just started like lobbing them at people to like remind them to drink water. So he would like, as soon as you made eye contact, he'd be like, eh, and then he would throw them a bottle of water. And they're little tiny ones. They're not going to hurt anybody if they see them. So he was doing this, and he must have thrown a bottle of water to 200 different people. So once we emptied one of the troughs, we walked over to another one, and then he started doing it. And one of the owners of 450 North came over, and they were like, hey, you have to stop that. If you hit somebody, like, we could get in trouble. And he was like, he like argued for a second. He was like, I'm keeping people hydrated. And they were like, no, stop. So that was the only game we played. We got in trouble.
Brian documented the craziness, and we've been posting them on the Peaks Instagram.
Yeah.
We did the first 2. We have 2 more.
Yep.
One was supposed to post today, but things got crazy today.
Yeah, fuck.
We're doing it by region. We started up in the northeast, down to the south, central, and over to the west.
Yeah. We drank Duck Duck Goose. That was
Fucking
first
awesome.
time for me.
Wow.
Revolution Death Tar, Three Floyd's Dark Lord,
Sweet.
Toppling Goliath.
Goliath.
Yep, Goliath Assassin.
Oh, you guys got to drink Assassin?
Yeah,
That's cool.
Black Stack Uncut Jams, amazing fruited sour.
Yeah.
Schilling's Czech Lager,
Fucking incredible,
unbelievable.
dude. Yep.
Fathead's Hop Juju, Freem's Amaro Barrel Aged Barley Wine was
Freem's
there.
Amaro
What?
Barrel Aged Barley.
Yeah, delish.
And,
Why
and
don't
to
we have
throw in
that?
here,
Yum.
when we finished our last state, I said, well, I now have a list of the 15 barley wines here. We could start running around and for
Holy
the
shit.
podcast. We're going to do it for you guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
At the end, yeah.
We chose not to.
Holy fuck.
yeah. The Red Rock, fuck if I know, hazy IPA.
With a PH in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course.
Yeah, and the Lakefront Brandy Barrel Aged Pumpkin was actually delicious too.
Brandy barrel aged pumpkin.
Yeah,
Damn.
delish. Yeah,
So people they're bringing good beers.
Sure.
GABF. Yeah.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. We ended the night drinking margaritas at Cuba, where I used to drink
Yeah.
back in 2002 in
Margaritas.
Denver.
How
Honestly,
that
that's
morning
like
goes.
that's how you end a beer fest. Is like finding a cocktail
Yeah, I
somewhere.
hate beer.
Yeah.
Give me anything
never-
but beer.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, we
I never
know,
want
yeah.
to drink beer
Usually
again.
an old-fashioned
We did
or
a couple of
something.
other
Yeah.
things on the way to there, but
Sure.
Yeah.
Did you get any silent disco videos? Because those
Oh,
are
yeah.
funny.
you'll see it tomorrow.
The one that
Sweet.
drops tomorrow. And that was almost, I mean, I promised him I wouldn't let him into the silent disco.
Yeah.
And I failed on that, but he was careful.
Can you explain the silent disco to anybody who hasn't been or might not remember?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, so basically it's a dance floor with a giant disco ball. I mean, it's the biggest that you could find it from anywhere in the convention center.
Damn.
But everybody, when you go in, you put on headphones and you're dancing silently. But they changed it. It used to be everybody's listening to the same song. And now headphones have lights, and you change to different
Stations?
colors, and so everybody's glowing green is listening to the same song, everybody blue the same song, but it just took away the fun of a whole dance floor dancing together
weird, isn't it?
silently.
Yeah. Are you like trying to find people who are?
Yeah. Well, no, that was the fun part. We would get going and we go blue, come on. Point at your light, and you
So you guys were all clicking up on the
people
dance
switch
floor,
up,
like-
and then we got a dance circle going, get people in.
Yeah.
Dance circles don't work when people listen to different music, but yeah, you got to switch to blue, and you're good.
Brian, do you remember the brewery that had their own personal DJ at the booth?
Oh yeah, that was the Busted Cup. Busted Cup. They were.
Not familiar.
Yeah,
They were
so
fun.
they had the
Trying to
brewer
remember
pouring, and then they had this dude next to him, kind of hovering above him, right at the booth, spinning.
Whoa.
Yeah, that'll be
cool?
in tomorrow's video as well.
Which will be we're coming out Friday, so it's still there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
That's true.
Instagram is
It'll be
forever.
yesterday.
Yeah, Facebook is not.
Doug says time for a fuck up story. Did you guys have any fuck ups while you were down in Denver?
No.
Well, Saturday night we watched 2 hours of
Family Feud.
exactly.
Stop it.
New Family Feud or old Family Feud?
New.
No,
Okay. Steve
Yeah.
Harvey Family
Yeah,
Feud?
Steve Harvey.
Yeah.
All Steve Harvey.
Solid.
that's how we ended Saturday night.
That's not a fuck up. That sounds lovely.
No,
it
it
was
was so good.
It was good.
Over margaritas?
No,
No.
just back at the house.
Oh, you were done with the day and you were
Yep.
like, let's
Yeah.
just
That's how we
turn our
wind down.
brains
Maybe,
off.
We knew
maybe over
Steve
other
Harvey would
substances.
send us into the
maybe
night.
over other substances.
No.
We didn't talk about our barley wine.
said no.
No.
We didn't, that's our fuck up, is we didn't talk about our barley wine that we were drinking.
Oh shit!
Oh,
no, we
good
sure
point.
didn't.
Yeah.
Irrelevant. Manani barley wine, absolutely delicious.
Good
is
job.
good.
Yeah, thank you.
All that's true.
Yes.
So good.
But did you wear a pretzel necklace?
Never done a pretzel necklace.
But
Me
the
neither.
costumes were amazing there. Really good costumes. Yeah. So that's still a thing. And pretzels are still a thing for sure.
Pretzel
necklaces.
necklaces.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then they add other things like candy bars and like
Were the
pepperoni
costumes
sticks
was-
and cheese and
Yeah. It's crazy.
wild.
Was there a theme to the costumes?
No.
Just any costume you want to
They
wear.
did have suggested themes for each session. I don't remember what they were.
Yeah.
I mean, there was like a superhero, but
There was the zombie guy that came out of the fright, and he looked
I
like a
think he
zombie.
was working there.
Yeah.
He had an axe.
He did.
They wouldn't have let him in through security for that. So
Yeah.
When I went so long ago, there was nothing like that. So they are trying to do the experience thing,
They
which is
are.
cool. I
Yeah.
mean, that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, I mean, get
But-
youth involved.
So, you left out
Yeah.
Saturday morning before we went. We went to Full Frame downtown.
Oh yeah, watch the awards.
Yeah.
Streaming.
So they have
Oh,
awards
that's cool.
awards
Yeah.
viewing parties at different breweries.
Yeah.
And so went there and
Yeah, good beer, and we saw Washington and Oregon take all the awards.
Talking
Yeah.
50 something.
and there was
Yeah.
somebody from
States.
Washington there because there was cheering every time like a Northwest brewery won.
Yep, it's
Hell
true.
nice.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Nice.
All right, Grit and Grainers. Email us at cheersandgritandgrainpodcast.com with your comments, opinions, and your most creative theory on what mysterious life form evolves from the puddles of beer and regret on the Colorado Convention Center floor. We dubbed it the GABF goo, which earned gold for showing up in a tux smelling like cognac and back taxes. We read and drink everything that we see, and we try to respond as fast as we can. If not online, then on air, of course. You can subscribe to Grit and Grain on YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio. And please leave us a review. Also, check us out on Channel 253, Doug. Yeah. And Grit and grainpodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube for episode notes, beer news, and sporadic pilgrimages to the mothership of malt madness, where airfare and hangovers align. Those luminous aisles of tasting chaos where judges ascend from phone nirvana and journalists try to remember what room their shoes are in. It's a festival of foam and frenzy, of medals and mispronunciations, of spilled samples and fleeting friendships, and the beautiful, delirious truth that beer still means something in America. You feel it in the crowd roar when Washington wins big. Yeah! In the tears on the metal stage, in the foam-flecked confessions that, yes, We'll do it all again tomorrow. If this podcast is not what you expected, please alter your expectations. Think of this episode as category 107 at JABF. Juicy, hazy, slightly overwhelming, and full of strangers shouting, "This is the best one!" There's no such thing as bad time to visit Tacoma. No. There's definitely no such thing as too much barley wine. Tune in next Friday for more sweet chatter. Cheers.
All right. Did you purposely mispronounce pronunciation?
Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to follow us at Grit and Grain Podcast wherever you get your social media and catch new episodes every Friday. Cheers.
Get up.
Channel 253 is member supported. I'm producer Doug Mackey, and I hope you will show your support by going to channel253.com/membership and join. Thank you. Grit and Grain is part of the Channel 253 podcast network. Check out our other shows: Nerd Farmer, Move to Tacoma, Interchangeable White Ladies, What Say You, Citizen Tacoma, and Kitchen 253.
This is Channel 253.